Hello, kings and queens, and happy Thursday. I am Queen Miss Ebony J, broadcasting live from the Ebony J Media Learning Center, and I'm here to tell you about all the things that we have going on right here inside of Ebony J Media. Now, we're going to talk about the classes that we have coming up. We're also going to talk about my new show that's coming and how you can be a part. And the most important thing that I'm excited about is this weekend we're having an open house. So yes, stick around. Go ahead and matter of fact, hit that share button and invite your family and friends to join this conversation. Before I even dive into everything, I just want to start off by saying, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? I need a pulse check right now. If you're feeling good, give me a thumbs up. If you're feeling great, give me a heart. And if you need some prayers, please hit the care button so that way I can follow up with you when this live is over and I can send some prayers your way. It's been such a beautiful day today, and I'm so glad to be here. Our guest actually canceled today because she's not feeling well, so we're gonna go ahead and send some prayers up for Miss Tracy that way she recovers and she heals well. Okay, until then she will be back, so make sure you just stick around, keep those post notifications on so you don't miss the update of when we'll be rescheduling the interview, because I know you want tickets to the I Hear Music in the Air concert. It's definitely going down. Okay, the first weekend of May, you do not want to miss it. I believe it's the 5th and 6th, but I'm dyslexic and I didn't write the date down. My bad, Miss Tracy. But just know that the event is coming up, and there's going to be like John P. Key. Some of your favorite gospel artists will be coming here and taking over the city. They're going to actually have a concert at the Corinthian Baptist Church. And I cannot forget to tell you that there's going to be a whole ball too. This ball is different because it's honoring all the different pastors and different people who in ministry basically have events and things going on. So I'm super excited. Miss Tracy has been doing the I Hear Music in the Air concert series for a very long time. And so I was geeked about this interview today. So it's okay though. We're going to pray she gets better. I literally just came from Hughes Center. Big Red, shout out to my Hughes alumni. Do I got any Hughes alumni on my timeline? If you Hughes alumni, drop those red hearts for me so that way we can show some love to Big Red, black and red, okay? I just left there, and when I say I'm super excited, we've been working. Me and Mr. Ron have been visiting Hughes we did a big 8-week series with them where we're helping them produce their podcast. We literally, again, we get paid to come into the centers to produce podcasts, but what we do is listen to our babies and see what it is that they like. Okay, so I love coming to the side of school. Mr. Ron loves working with the babies when it comes down to music and making sure that they are able to take those feelings that they have in the inside and put them on paper. And we're not just putting it on paper, but we making sure that they're really creative about how they express it. So stay tuned. I'm super excited. We had such a great week with these babies this week. They were able to create a podcast. They also created a talk show and a rap group. And when I say you are going to love the album is going to be amazing. It's all about stopping the violence and very, very inspirational for the youth. So if you have a school, a youth empowerment group, or maybe even an organization and y'all want a theme song, or you want to work on a podcast idea that's going to amplify your brand or your business, listen, Ebony J Media is your answer. You better make sure you connect with us because we have been working behind the scenes on so many projects. The summer's about to drop. I hope you ready because everybody's about to pop out and they have been doing so much hard work. It's been hard for me to bite my tongue and not tell and spoil the secrets. But I did want to make sure I came on here to spoil first about our classes that's coming up. So April 16th is going to be the kickoff of our virtual media after school program. And I'm excited. We got some students from UC joining, some students for Xavier joining, and we also got kids from the neighborhood. So we've been again outside making sure that we connect with the babies, and we was able to choose some lucky babies that's going to be learning how to do media from me. And they're not just going to be learning like our normal programs. They're going to be learning how to do the business side of marketing and really totally amplifying their brand. So this kicks off next week. understand you can still enroll your kids into our media after school program for next year because this list is officially full. However, we are enrolling for our summer program, and you know that's our biggest program yet. It's our media summer earn and learn. And let me tell you how our summer earn and learn works, because it's not like your normal regular summer programs. Okay, the babies come and take over our center for a whole entire 8 weeks. Okay, from 9 to 1 they come here, and it's literally, if you've ever been to our center, we have multiple rooms, so they get to choose which part that they like. If they love the speaking side, they get to hang out in this room. If they love music, they get to go in a recording studio. And guess what? They get to spend the whole entire summer learning and growing their brand, whether it's becoming an artist, having their own show, or becoming a DJ. And last summer we had, I believe it was 17 students that went through, no, 12 students that went through our program. And when I say they have been outside soaring and growing, like they really make us proud. So you got to make sure, like if you have a kid already at home and they're always in their phones, TikToking and making posts, they, like, let me tell you, they're the perfect candidate. Don't be mad. If you also got a baby that's just always, bro, my mama this, got multiple questions for you, let me just tell you, send them on over here. I was like that. I got on my mama nerves. Okay. That's why they need a space like this, so they can learn how to channel all that energy that they have going on, and they can really truly learn how to communicate effectively what's happening inside of them, because what we've learned is they're struggling with expressing themselves. We take a holistic approach to making sure that they're learning these same things while being creative. Okay. And I want to just talk about the fact that a lot of our kids, they come here with one idea, but they leave with something totally different, because that's the freedom that we get when we have media. And I just love it, and I want to give that to them. Media has saved my life. Media has saved Ronald's life, and it can save your kid's life too. I'm just saying. Do you got a kid that's at home? Do you know a kid who loves media, who's always like interested or talking about being on the radio or having their own show or being the next influencer? If so, please tag them to this post. Tag their parents to this post, because we want to make sure that they know we've created something for them. I mean, I've been doing this stuff since I was 5 years old. If only there was an Ebony J Media Learning Center when I was 5. I don't know where I would be. Probably not in Cincinnati, but for real though, just keeping it real, because it's about, we only can go as far as what's around us, right? And I just was able to use what I had access to. I'm giving the babies access to everything I got access to. So you never know what they can become just because of that. And on top of it, we have so many great instructors here. I mean, from Mr. Ron, who's always in the classroom, who's giving them motivation, who's mentoring them. And let me just say, we don't necessarily have a camera program or a video program, but what our babies learn to do behind the scenes, Mr. Ron responsible for all of that. He behind the scenes right now controlling all of this. And he's teaching them how to do that with confidence. That's what we show, how to really, really lead as a media personality or a producer, like whatever part it is that you like. We're going to show you how to like wear the crown and wear it real proudly. So that's when it comes to our programs. That's that. If you want to be a part, you can log on to ebonyjmedia.com and enroll your babies in our media summer. The media after school program, which happens after school, of course, and the year is about to end, so you can start enrolling them now in the program for the fall. Yes, we don't play. And then if you want them in our summer program, like I said, we only accept 20 students. So you want to go ahead and get them to apply now, because it always fill up, and we don't want your baby to be on the waiting list. Okay, you don't have to let them be on the waiting list. If you apply now, hit that link. Now, before I move on to this next part, I just want to say that I love you. Like, I really, really love you, because you're always like pushing me to do more. Every time I go in my inbox, somebody got a new question, a new resource, something new they want me to do. And I just want to say I love you for that. This has been a different transition for me on deciding like what I wanted to do and how I wanted to do it. So I just want to say, one, shout out to my team, because without the support of my mom, Mr. Ron, Michael, or Jeremy, I will not be able to show up like I do. And I'm able to do that because of them. So I just want to first like say that before I announce that the Ebony J Show is coming back. The Ebony J Show is coming back. I know it's been over 10 years since you like officially got the full Ebony J brand. Let me just apologize and say that I have acknowledged it, okay? I have acknowledged it. And some of you, the real heart to hearts and one-on-ones that we've had about like me bringing my show back. I know everybody's tired of preaching to the choir. Mr. Ron really tired, okay? So let me just say, the show is coming back, but it's going to come back and it's going to be totally different than what you used to. However, you still get a little bit of what you got when I was at NKU. We're going to have a mix, a little bit of everything. And of course, I don't want to say everything because, you know, you never land nothing with everything. But I'm trying not to give you everything. You know, I'm trying not to tell you the whole thing about what we're doing. But I will say this. This show is for the people. You know me, I don't play when it comes to community, when it comes to people. You know, I got to show up for you. So if you are interested in being a guest on the show, if you're interested in being a sponsor for the show, make sure you inbox me. We have a website that you can go to as well. You can go on the website and you can definitely find your spot to be able to sit right here. Yes, we got a space for you. All you got to do is go on the website, missebonyj.com, and you can apply to be a guest. So far, we've been able to land some sponsors. And so I want to first say big shout out to Fani, who's sponsoring our brand, and they're going to be providing water for us. So make sure you tune in. That's just one sponsor. We got more sponsors coming, but I'm still waiting for it to solidify a couple of different things. If you're interested in being a sponsor, understand all you have to do is hit us up, and it's that simple. We are looking for like-minded partners to really help us get in front of the community. It's all about making sure we have a safe place where we can come and talk, and not just talk, but get results. So you're going to want to be a part of this show. And if you are interested, please let me know. The last thing before we go, everybody's asking about when can I register for the next class? When can I register for the next class? Yes, we teach the youth, but we do not forget about the adults. So first thing first, I want to say, next week is our podcast class. Podcasting class starts at 3:00 and it's over at 7. You can come and be a part of our podcast class. That's April the 12th, okay? 3 to 7. My bad. That's not next week. That's this Saturday. So this Saturday is podcasting class. If you want to come learn, you can definitely come and learn. And guess who's teaching it? Me. We making sure everything is ready when it comes to your podcast. So if you need some assistance launching, I got your back. The other thing is my DJ. So I've been getting a lot of people asking about DJ classes, and I know it's so hard to dedicate yourself on a weekend. So April the 26th from 11 to 3:00, I want you to make sure that you go onto our website. We're going to have a DJ class that you can come be a part of. It's 4 hours, and guess who's teaching it? Me. Now, understand, next month we're going to have some special guest teachers. So we're going to have some special guest teacher DJs and some podcast teachers. If you're interested in being one of our special guests, please do not hesitate to let me know. We want to have more media professionals here so our students can get the real experience that they need. Please don't hesitate to let us know and reach out if you want to be a part. And last but not least, for all my business owners, you've been trying to boss up your business. You can't understand why you're not landing your goal. Understand you need marketing, you need media, and I'm ready to show you my method if you're ready to learn. We can market to 6 figures right now. All you have to do is register right now. The link is below. It's right there. Click the link, Media Coin Academy, or you can also send me a text. We can answer any questions that you may have about registering, but the link is right there. So you can send me a text or you can go straight to the website. Media Coin Academy is Mondays at 7:30. You can tune in virtual or in person. And again, this is our last session before the summer ends. So I'm about to wrap up out of here. More things to do. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know in the comments.